What's up, guys? Brendan here again with Everyday Tactical Vids. Out on a nice chilly and snowy New Hampshire day here. And today we're going to be go ahead and checking out the SOG Ranger 16-liter backpack. Let's go ahead and check it out. The first thing that you see when you get this bag, which I was very happy to see, is they have this little, not really instruction manual, but kind of this manual that tells you everything you're going to be looking at with the bag here by SOG. Obviously you can see SOG Ranger 16-liter, color gray, going to be made in Vietnam. And then what we can do now is go ahead and open it up. So it's got another description here, and then it folds all the way open, and I'll show you each little part of this. But here's the first part. Everything's well numbered. It's going to show you, obviously you got number 1, you got number 2, all those types of things, and it'll tell you what everything is that you're looking at here. So this is just the external view. Then if you flip it open again, it'll show you the internal view, obviously numbered as well. This will also correspond to this bottom piece right here, which tells you what everything is. And then finally, here are just some big features on here. So hydration ready, it's got a hydration storage compartment in it, a routing system and tube clips, which we will look into further. It's multi-year compatible, which we will also look into further. And it's got an impact resistant shell on the top for all of your items that, cell phone, glasses, something like that you want to keep in there. But here we can just kind of see, and I won't name all of these, but here we can just kind of see all the different portions here. So we got Cordura 5000 nylon with a PU coating on there. It's going to be impact resistant shell. You have your external loop field, webbing lash points, laser cut Hypalon MOLLE field, MOLLE webbing on bottom of pack, side compression straps. So all this good stuff is very well explained, very well shown here in this little pamphlet by SOG about the Ranger 16-liter backpack. So now that I've kind of showed you guys what all the different types of specs are on this here and all the different features that it offers, let's go ahead and we'll take a look at the actual bag right now, if I can fold this thing up right here. There we go. So let's go check it out. So here's a quick look at the bag here. I'll do a little spin for you. Obviously you got SOG on the back right here. Little SOG written right here on the strap for your hydration pouch here. And then just one more flip here, and then we're all the way back around to the front. So as you can see, as we looked at earlier with the pamphlet, here's just a little view of it. You obviously got the MOLLE right here on the front. You got some MOLLE attachments right here on the bottom, if you guys can see that. Yeah, there you go. Got some MOLLE attachments right here on the bottom. Sorry about the snow. And then here's the hard top right here. I obviously have my Epic Panda patch there, but this is going to be a nice hard top right here, and we'll look into all of this more intimately when I do a close-up here. But you got retention straps on both sides. If you're carrying a little bit less, you can tighten it down. I've kind of packed this thing nice and full just to show you guys the extent of what you can actually carry in here. But you got the front pocket right here. This right here opens up, and then you also have a big pocket as well. So let's go ahead and look more in depth here at all the different parts. Okay guys, let's go ahead, take a look at all the different outside pouches here, and then we can go ahead and look externally, or I should say internally. We're looking externally right now. So here's the first pouch, as I said before. This one's got a hard, a hard feeling to it. It will be able to put your more important things in there. So let's go ahead, I'll open this up for you guys. You got really nice zippers. These got nice big loops on them. Well, let me show you a close-up here. Nice big loops here, so you can fit your thumb in there nicely and get a nice pull on it. But this is what it looks like on the inside here. You got a Velcro pocket right up on the top, if I can grab the tab here. Velcro pocket. I just got my glasses in there. Just got my glasses. That Velcro's up nicely. And then I just have a little survival tin in this pocket right here. Not a whole lot to say for this top pocket right here, but it does pretty well. The next thing I'm going to show you here is the outside front pocket. So obviously, as we talked about before, this has got the MOLLE attachments on here. Once again, you see those nice big pull tabs for opening, and then let's go ahead and open this all the way up. Okay, that's what I was going to mention to you guys, but this thing opens all the way up. so it opens up very nicely here. And as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff in here. It's got a pocket on the front here. This is just a zipper pocket, so nothing too crazy about that, just one big pocket here. At the end of the video, I'll take all this stuff out and show you everything that I can fit in here. Flip it back around for you guys. And then, as you can see, I've got this pretty well filled here. I got my through night flashlight, I've got some pens, Sharpies, all that stuff. I've got a Mora knife thrown in here. Got a back scratcher actually. And then I've got a few extra things in here which I'll pull out, but this has really nice organization on here. I'll bring this nice and close for you guys. Really nice organization here on all these different pouches. So that'll do really well for you. This is probably my favorite pocket out of the whole bag, just because of all the different organization it has on it. I definitely like to keep my stuff organized. Right now, my EDC bag is a Mountain Smith Rift, and that has really good organization as well. So this is probably my favorite pocket just for that reason on here. And obviously, as I said multiple times before, you got the Molly Tatfish on there, which I don't utilize a ton, but they will definitely do well for you. And now that we've looked at all the outside pouches here, let's go ahead and look at the big central pouch here. And I'll pull out all the stuff that I have in there, I'll show it to you guys, and then we can take a look on the inside. Okay guys, so here's a look at the bag with all the stuff taken out. So as you can see, it obviously compresses very well here. Nice and skinny. If you were trying to, you know, carry it around with you in another bag, something like that. But the inside of this is very simple. All it is going to be just one big pocket, and then you got your hydration pouch in here as well, as you can see. So very simple inside here, nothing too crazy going on. The one thing I do like though is it has a little pouch right here as well on the back side of the you know, hard pouch, and all I've done is store in a little Maxpedition med kit that I made myself basically. It does have a little key fob in here as well, if I can grab it. It has a little key fob on here as well. But this is a really cool pouch. This is a pouch that if you're looking for something to store that you want to be able to access easily right off the bat and not have to dig around, since this is just one big pocket right here, then this pocket will do really well for you. So now that I've shown you the inside, let me show you everything that I could fit in the 16-liter bag. So what I fit in the large pocket on this bag was just a pair of gloves. I know I got a pair on right now, but this is more my bushcrafting pair. I got these and a pair of mechanics. So I threw a pair of these in there. I fit a Carhartt sweatshirt in here just in case you get a little cold. So I just fold this up really nicely like this and shove it in on the top of all my other stuff. I fit my journal in here. I fit my Bible, which I always have on me for EDC stuff. And I also fit a book by J.I. Packer. But that's everything that I fit in the big pouch of the SOG Ranger bag. Next thing I want to do is I want to show you guys everything that I fit in the smaller pouches. So now I'll just run quickly through everything that I fit in the smaller pouch of the SOG bag. This little front pouch right here. And I'll show you everything that I fit into that. So I've got this little tube tent here, just basically a tarp that you can turn into a tent. I've got a sole emergency blanket. So those two things I shove in the big pocket in the back. The next things that I'll be showing you I fit into more of the organizational pockets, and then also just the big zipper pocket on the front. So I got some Bible tracts that I throw in there. I've got a back scratcher, which is kind of a funny item for EDC, but I find it pretty useful. I always carry it with me. I've got my through night, a Mora knife as I showed you guys already, and then just a whole bunch of pens. Oh, I dropped one. Just a whole bunch of pens in here that I slide in the front, as you guys saw earlier. And then in that big just zipper mesh pouch, I got some batteries, and obviously I can fit more than what I've got right here, but I've got some duct tape wrapped up, got a compass, got some AAA batteries for my flashlights and stuff, and I've got a hacky sack. But that's everything that I can fit in the small pouch on the front. So not a ton of room there, but they definitely give you a lot of organization, which makes it much easier to store more stuff in that small front pouch, even though it's not very big. Okay guys, so here's the final pouch on the back here. As you can see, SOG written right here. Pull this open, double tabs, opens right up. You got your little loop here for the hydration pouch. Little tab right here so you can get the drinking tube through. And that's about it. That's about it on the pockets and stuff. So let's just go ahead. We'll look into the different features a little bit on the outside, why I like some of these things, and then I'll also talk about a little bit about what I think SOG could do to improve on. But let's go ahead and check out the outside features. So what you're looking at for outside features here is, obviously before, as we talked about, you got 2 D-rings right here. You got the chest strap, which I'm gonna put the bag on for you guys and show you what that looks like. But these things slide up and down really nicely right here. Then you got the other side, obviously. You got a safety whistle on here. On the bottom, you got a waist strap to pull it tighter to yourself. You got all these different MOLLE attachments right here on the actual straps themselves. You got your loop to put your hydration pouch tube through. As I talked about a little bit earlier, on the sides you got these different retention straps, which one thing that I really like about this bag is they've got the little elastic bands right here to tuck in the extra pull tab here. Got those on both sides. So that's really nice. That's one feature that I really, really like. And the handle to pick this bag up with is super nice as well. Let me move the zippers out of the way here. This is very nice. So it's just gonna be the same material, this nylon here, but then it's coated with almost like this plasticky type rubber material. It's a little bit scratched up right now, but it's really sturdy. It's really well sewn into the bag right here. It doesn't look like it's gonna come out, but that's just another option. As Tim always talks about, and something that I like as well, just if you're just getting out of your car really quick, you gotta help someone with something, or you just don't feel like throwing it on right away, grab the pull tab and you're set to go. That's pretty much, oh, yep, one more thing. And the MOLLE attachments on the bottom, which I talked about already before. Really good. One thing I use this for is I'll take my pad, my sleeping pad that I put in my hammock, and I'll use some paracord to tie this onto the bottom and carry it around that way so I don't have to carry it. And then the final thing, which I really think is another really important feature on this bag, is on the bottom here, you can tuck the waist retention straps in behind this pad right here. If I can get at it, yeah, there you go. You tuck them in right there. That's a feature that I love. I've had bags before that have the waist strap on here, but you can't tuck it away if you're not using it. Obviously, I haven't done it right now, but that's a feature that I really like, because to me, this, if I'm not using it, is annoying. If I can't take it off somehow, if I can tuck it back behind this pad, that's something that, it's another thing that's out of my way that won't get caught on stuff. So I really like that feature as well. Let's go ahead and see how the bag looks on me, and I'll go ahead, wrap up this video, talk to you guys a little bit about why I like the bag, and as I said before, some things that I think SOG could do to improve their Ranger 16-liter bag. Okay guys, so here's a look at the pack on my back here by SOG. Obviously you can see it. I like to ride my packs a little bit high on my back here. I'm gonna turn all the way around for you guys like this. But I like to ride mine a little bit high. I don't like them hanging down. I like to have them up nice and high on me. It helps you distribute the weight a little bit better, I think. But as you can see, I've got the belt strap on here. Tighten that up nicely, and it, once again, that's just another thing that's going to help you take a little bit of weight off your hips and off your back, and kind of even everything out for you. And then obviously, as you can see, I've got the chest strap done, and you can slide that up and down as you feel led. Obviously, I have it about middle. As you can see, basically the track for would go all the way up here and then all the way down. Obviously, I have it pretty much at the bottom here, but can tighten it up really easily. Obviously, as I said, it has those elastic straps, so you can slide it all the way down like this. Fold this back up right here. Let me get a little bit closer. Fold this back up. Put it through like this, and that'll keep it nice and tidy for you. You can do that on the bottom as well. I should say. It has really nice elastic straps right here as well. Fold this up nice and easily here. Slide the strap in. Keeps it nice and tidy for you instead of having just some loose strap here hanging around. I know it's hard to see because my jacket's a very similar color, but you know, you won't have any extra or loose strap hanging around. And I'll show you how easy it is to tuck the hip strap right back in here. Let me take the pack off first. So as I said before, you got these nice little pockets here for that. All you got to do right here is, you know, fold it up, that type of thing, however you want, and then you're just gonna slide it all right in underneath here, and nice and tidy for you. So that's what it will look like without the hip strap out. So a very cool feature again, but it rides really well on the back. It has a really good feel on it. There's not a ton of padding, but you don't really need a ton of padding on this bag because it's nice and flat for you here. Let's go ahead and wrap the video up. So guys, here's just my little final thoughts here, wrap-up video on the SOG Ranger 16-liter backpack. It's a really good backpack. It's made of really good high-quality materials. You just get a feeling that it's going to last really long and it's going to do really well for you. Obviously, with a pack like this, it's going to cost you about $140 on most places that I've looked. It's a relatively new design by SOG, so you'll have a hard time finding it on a lot of different places right now just because it's such a new product from them. But the look that you're getting from this pack is going to be the look that they're going to be moving towards for the future on all their bags. And day packs and tactical packs, that type of thing. So the MOLLE look you're getting, the design, just overall materials and purpose of use and that type of thing, that's the type of thing you're going to be looking at in the future from SOG. And from the looks of it, that's a good thing. This is really well made. It's really well equipped for what you're going to be using it for. For me, it's not really an EDC pack. It's more of a bushcrafting pack, more of a day hiking pack, something I can throw some extra clothes in, some extra layers in, maybe as I had in there, a knife, a shelter, some sort of thing like that, some food if I'm going on a hike, something like that. It's not going to be an everyday pack for me. It's just, for me, it's a little bit too big actually. Like I said, I carry a Mountain Smith Rift. That's a really small bag. That's just an over-the-shoulder messenger type bag. So something like this, I'll carry around when I'm going, like I said, when I'm going on hikes. Maybe I'll probably carry it to Blade Show this year coming up, because when it comes to a pack like this, it's going to be more comfortable than just an over-the-shoulder pack for stuff that I'm carrying around. Any gear that I might pick up, that type of thing. It's going to have more space. But for me, it's not going to be an EDC bag. It's going to be, as I said, a bushcrafting or something like that bag. But other than that, it's really well done. I really like it. And I've had no issues with it at all. The one complaint I do have is, and I'll just take it off for you guys real quick here, is the bottom right here, as you can see, is not flat. And when I'm using a pack or something like that, I like something that's going to be flat. I'll be able to rest it on a chair, something like that, and it'll stand up straight. With this bag, it doesn't do that. And another issue that for me creates is if I'm trying to load it up with stuff, it's much easier if a bag will sit down flat and you can get to the whole volume of the bag. With this, it's a little bit hard because you try to set it down on something and it just kind of slides, it basically slides. You got this tiny little section right here, as you guys can see, to stick it on. And so for packing it full of stuff, for setting it down on a table or something like that, in my mind, if the bottom was flat, that would be much better, because then it makes it a little bit easier to fill it full of stuff. But overall, with that one complaint in mind, it's a really, really good pack, guys, and I would really absolutely recommend it for any bushcrafting needs because it's so small, but it has such good organization and such good features on it that it makes it a great pack for you to carry around on a hike, or if you like carrying something like this for EDC. As always, guys, thanks again for checking out the video from Everyday Tactical Vids, guys. I hope to be doing even more stuff for you guys in the future. As always, check us out on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr. We hope to have a lot of new videos coming out to you guys soon. I know Tim's been doing a great job getting caught up on a lot of the stuff that he's had and kind of in the queue for videos. And I'm always willing to help him make stuff, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys we'll keep checking our stuff out, subscribing and liking our videos, and I hope to see you guys soon. Have a good day.